call you back by yourself.
Right. If you want to talk to me. You on live. What's up, y'all? So
I ain't saying nothing.
My boo said she ain't gonna say nothing. But I want to talk bad about Tiff. Right. It's crazy. Hold on, wait. Give me a second. I'm gonna call you back, all right? Is you gonna sleep anytime soon?
No.
All right. Well, I'll call you before I go to sleep. I'm gonna call you when I get off of this.
You better send me that video.
I send you every video.
No, you didn't.
I did.
Okay.
I promise you. Whatever video I post, I send to you.
Okay.
Okay? All right. I'm gonna call you when I get off. So what's up, y'all? What's up? I know it's late, and y'all know I pretty much like pre-record my videos. Right? But I want to talk about Tiffany. Oh my God. It's crazy. Like, so I was just on the phone with Keita, and I told you me and Keita talk every single day. Honey boo. So when I was at Tiffany house, it was cool. But y'all know my only issue with Tiffany was that she smoked. Right? So smoking for me is most definitely I won't say a turn off, but it's like a negative thing for me because when I don't smoke. And I was like, Tiffany is a good person to be around. Like she make you feel like y'all knew each other for like a long time. And it's like genuinely. And then she's cool with Casey. She try to not rough Casey up, but keep him in this little place. Because Casey, I ain't gonna sit here. Casey is a little handful. Okay. I'll tell y'all that. Casey's a little handful. Yes, he is. So anyway, today we were supposed to do a seafood boil, but because me and Tiff wasn't talking, I don't care what she say, but we was not talking. Because she told me she was gonna call me back. She ain't never called me back, and I'm stubborn. I'm not gonna call you if you say, "Hey, Sam, I'm gonna call you back." Okay, that could be the end of our friendship. So anyway, I go there, and I think I got to DC around 1:00. I got to Tiffany house around 1:30 because I went somewhere before I went to Tiffany house. But then when I got to Tiffany house, kids were like, "Mommy, I gotta go to the bathroom." So I had to leave where I was at to go somewhere else, let Casey go to the bathroom. I smell just like cigarettes. But anyway, I had to leave Tiffany house and take Casey to go to the bathroom. So I ended up I had got my food the first time I went, but then I ended up getting some oxtail because y'all like, Sin, you need to try some new things. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to try to give you all that. Try to pretty much try new things. And one, I don't like trying new things. It's very hard for me, especially putting stuff in my mouth. So when I seen the oxtail, anyway, after Casey went to the bathroom, I got the food. Tiff was like she was home. So basically me and Casey went to Tiffany's house and, we played or whatever. Or Casey played with the kids. He was so happy. He was like, "Grandma, where's my book bag?" No, Casey. "Hey, Grandma, did you get the book bag for me?" Because that's what he calls her mother or whatever. And he was like really excited. So he was like, "No, you see my book bag?" And everybody else seen their book bag. The only one who didn't see it was Casey. And I didn't see it either. But anyway, we was on live. And on my live, I asked, she answered some questions. But then she got on her TikTok page, right? And she is a brother and there's a sister who was asking questions, right? Or, because we was like, we was going to do truth in there. Right? So here it is. Y'all know I don't put a whole lot of different shit in my mouth. So the brother was like, Oh, Tiffany, for your TikTok crush, right? What was the first thing he wanted me to try? To lick Tiffany feet. Tiffany ain't my girl. Tiffany ain't had no bath. I'm not putting nobody's feet in my mouth. The fuck that look like? No, that's nasty. Right? So then he was like, oh, Tiffany, put cornstarch around your mouth, right? And let your TikTok crush lick it off. No, I'm not. I'm not doing that. No. So then they was like, get a raw egg, flour, vinegar, and something else and mix it and drink it. Oh, for the TikTok crush. I'm like, who, me? Mm-mm. I'm not eating that. That's nasty. Who want to eat that? Me? No. Then they like, oh, you don't eat anything. I do eat stuff, but I eat, normal people stuff. I'm not going to sit here and basically eat no raw ass egg. Then this is a kicker that fucking really made me mad. Like the fuck, I'm 36 years old. I don't do dumbass shit. I don't do dumb shit. So he gonna say, oh, go to the trash can. Like this, I think this is like out of pocket. Like this is like really made me mad. Go to the trash can, open the trash can. The first thing that you see, eat it. Who? Me? You come over here and do that dumb shit. Why would I eat something out of the trash can? I don't give a fuck if this shit was just put in the trash can. Why would I eat it? Obviously, it was trash because it was put in the trash can. But they watch this dumbass show that's on TikTok. I mean, on YouTube. Not YouTube. It's on Facebook, where these two black boys, they sit and they do challenges where people pay money for them to pretty much do crazy shit, like eat each other's shit. You think I'm going to put somebody's shit in my mouth? You got the wrong person. I don't eat pork. What else I don't eat? It's so many things that I don't eat. So then, whatever. I was just like, I'm like, Seth, I'm done with these. I'm done with these challenges. I'm done. Because her sister and brother was ex. I don't want to say the sister, but pretty much the brother. He was, to me, he was going to the left, like to what white people do. I'm not going to say, some black people won't do it, but I'm not doing it. Why? Because I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. So Tiffany ended up getting blocked off of her TikTok. So I got on my TikTok. And we was on my TikTok for like an hour. But then, I kind of like settled in, whatever, and I started to feel on Tiffany. And when like when you feel on people, shit happens. So I was just like, oh my God, Tiff got a big butt. Like she got a nice butt, right? But when I touched on Tiffany butt and when I said something on Tiffany butt, TikTok kicked me off. I'm like, all right, I'm done. So then what else happened? um we what we do? We ended up just chilling after the live went off. And then she ended up getting on the phone and that just like irritated the fuck out of me. I'm like, okay, I'm ready to go home. I was ready to go home. Yeah. So I'm like, all right, I'm ready to go home. So Kason didn't want to go home because y'all know he don't really get to be outside with a whole lot of kids. So he wanted to stay with Tiffany's daughter, and then he had a hot pocket. He ate the hot pocket. And I'm like, all right, I'm ready to go. Because she was still on the phone, and I'm just looking like, okay, I'm irritated. I wasn't irritated, but like, if I'm here, pay attention to me. If I'm here, pay attention to me. Like, so I tried oxtail, in which I loved it. It was delicious, and I ate all of it. I ate some type of fish that I never had, and they kept calling it a bone fish, but I'm from Baltimore, and we don't call it bonefish. Like if you eat a fish, you'll say the name of the fish. Like I eat whitings, I eat tilapia, I eat flounder, um, lake trout. I had catfish. I don't like catfish. Um, Codfish, crab cakes, salmon. Yeah. So like any fish that I eat, I never say, "Oh, this is bonefish," because a lot of fish got bones in it. So anyway, I ended up leaving. Well, when we was leaving, we went downstairs, got to the parking lot, and I was playing my music. Hello, short. She short. She pushed me up on a wall, in which like that. You know, if you get pushed up on a wall, you know it's gonna make you. What's the word? It's gonna make you happy. Let's say not happy or excited. Let's use that word. It's gonna make you excited. So she pushed me up a wall and put my arms up like this, right? So anyway, I'm like okay, and she kissed me. I'm like oh okay. And her lips are soft. So for any of you guys to be like oh what did you anticipate? Because did she smell like it? Because Keita asked like did she smell like an ashtray? I said her mouth was closed, but her lips was really soft. I said then I think I kissed. I think I went in for the second kiss. But the first kiss, Case and seen it, he like, ew. And I'm a mom of a 4-year-old, and my son don't really see me kissing on women. Like one time his dad was here, he asked me to kiss his father, but that was about it. A couple of years ago. Um then Tiffany put her hands in places I won't mention, but I'm looking like I'm dirty. Like I've been outside all day. I'm sweating. I'm peeing and stuff. But whatever. So I ended up leaving, and I talked to Keita, and I was bad mouthing Tiffany, and then she was like, "Well, Sen, do you think the only issue that you have with Tiffany is that she smoked?" And I was like, "You know what? That is right." And then Tiffany, before I left, Tiffany was like, "Well, Sen, I'm a good person." I'm like, "Yeah, you are a good person, but my biggest issue, and pretty much the only issue I have with Tiffany is she smoked." Kitty was like, "Well, maybe if she go into another room." I said, "Yes, I would like it better if Tiffany would smoke in another room." But when I'm there, she's right next to me. Sorry, Tiff. I know you're watching. So like right now, I'm smelling myself, and I smell like cigarettes. I don't like that. Um, so I'm like, I can see what happened. And then I'm looking like when Tiff did what she did before I left, like my whole ride home, I'm like, damn, this is how it feels to pretty much like want to have sex with a female, right? And I think I told you guys, I haven't been with a female since like March of last year. Damn, shorty. I ain't getting no more. But I told Keita, I was like, yeah, I'm most definitely a lesbian. I was like, yeah, I'm most definitely a lesbian. But like I'm unlike most lesbians, like I don't do the whole um kissing in front of your kids or making out in front of your kids or touching in front of your kids or having sex when my son is up. Like so that probably would be hard with Tiffany. But I get home and she FaceTimed me, and I just think that me being the person that I am, and you guys knowing how I am, because I like a lot of you guys know how I am, I get mad real quick, right? So her brother, I don't know if you're watching, if you're not watching, but you're gonna hear this out my mouth. um, this is helpful review. So her brother was a little bit too much for me. Like I'm still mad that you would even think about asking me to eat something out the fucking trash. Like who does that? Who does that? Who does that? That shit is it's just so weird to me. But like Tiffany and them, they watch crazy shit. Like Tiffany is a different breed of woman in which that I will mess with. Not saying it's a bad thing because like when I'm with Tiffany, like I'm excited to be with Tiffany, but like she's a different breed of person. She's very genuine, and you know her mouth is just like y'all know how y'all see how like when I get upset or when I say something, like I don't care how it can come out like real raw. So what Tiffany say out her mouth is really raw, and because we both Scorpios, right? We collide, but I don't know. I know when she called me and her brother and her sister was on the phone. One, I was kind of mad. Like if you gonna call me at 1 o'clock in the morning, call me by yourself. So then, like her brother was like, "Um, your parts is big." Yeah, because I did these myself, and I wanted them to be big. Oh, they look like the Africans did it. No, I did them. Right? It was like he was trying to like throw shade. And so I was like, if you want to pay for my hair next time, you go ahead. But I'm a YouTuber, so almost everything that I do is on YouTube. Almost everything I do is on YouTube. But I'm still mad at the brother. And then he was like, so I told Tiffany, well, I told everybody, I don't like slimy things in my mouth. So with the egg was slimy. I was like, I don't like king crab because king crab got slimy parts to it. I don't like lobster because lobster is has slimy parts to it and it actually is too chewy for me. So they was like, oh, you act like you don't put slimy things in your mouth. When you eat it's slimy. I said, no, it's not, because before I have sex with anybody, I like to wash off. I like to wash off. Like, why would you be outside all day and sweat? Coochie stinks when it's outside all day. It stinks because you're pissing. Yeah, I'm a fat girl, so I sweat down here. Yeah. So like I like to wash before anything. So like at the end of the day, like my VJ, not my VJJ. Don't I was on the phone. You ain't had to call me back. You ain't had to call me back because I'm like your brother will be getting on my nerves, and I don't know. So like, then the brother had to ask me to lick Tiffany's toes, right? And he was like, "Oh, you ain't no real lesbian if you don't lick no toes." Listen to me. I've only licked my ex-wife. My ex-wife is the only female I've ever licked feet. I've only ate two girls on that period out. That's it. My ex-wife and a girl that used to stay here. Well, not stay here, but be here. Oh, Cindy, you're not really a lesbian. I am a lesbian, but if you're not my girlfriend and we're just fucking, right? I ain't doing that. And from before my wife, all my girlfriends, I would never do it because at the end of the day, like we're just girlfriends. Would I let you eat me? Why? Yeah, I would, but I wouldn't have done you. And since my wife, I've only talked to that one girl, right? I've been with more than one girl, but I've only talked to that one girl, and she was the only girl. I'll show you a comment, honey. But she was the only girl that other than my wife, ex-wife, right? That I ate out on her period. I'm very picky when I put things in my mouth. Yeah. So even like if my next girlfriend, I'm not going to suck her toes. I've only licked one female butt in my whole entire life. My ex-wife. My ex-wife ain't like it, and that was it. I don't think me. I don't like my ass licked, so I don't think I want to lick anybody else's ass. What? I don't like it. I don't like it. I just think that that's just something that I don't want to do. Excuse me. Sin, that was so nasty. Look, I'm 100% honest with you guys. That like Tiffany was like, because I was digging in my nose. She was like, Sin, why is you digging in your nose on live? when I leave Tiffany, this is what I do for like a whole day, coughing. But y'all know I dig in my nose all the time. I dig in my ear all the time. These are just weird habits that I have. But I don't know, y'all. Like, I genuinely like being around Tiff. I like being around Tiff. And when Tiff was like, "Sin, you know I'm a good person," da 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 da, and it was like she was talking sweet nothings in my ear, and I was listening like, mm-hmm. And then when I left, and I was just like, I should have just stayed the night because whatever, whatever. But now I'm just looking like, now what? I don't know. I like Tiffany though. I do. She a good person to be around though. But the smoking cigarettes get on my nerves. And somebody, I think she said Cutie said it. Cutie, Brooklyn, Nicole, I don't know, Brianna, one of you guys said it. Um, well, you can't change a person in a day. I would never want to change Tiffany though. I would never change. I would never want to change her. My ex-wife was a person who liked to change people. The way that you act, the way that you talk, the way that you dress, um, and I don't want that for a friend or someone that I may be intimate with. I want you to be genuinely yourself. And I don't want to say I've never dated anybody who smokes cigarettes, but everybody that I smoke cigarette or that I smoke cigarette, everybody that I dealt with who smoked cigarettes, they just never smoked around me. Um, and if when it came down to having sex, even if you didn't smoke, we always took a bath, brushed our teeth, wiped out important parts and every other part off. So the cigarettes didn't really like irritate my sex life because of that. Mm-mm-mm. Oh my God. Did I say anything about changing Tiffany? I did not. I didn't say one thing about changing Tiffany. I like you. I genuinely like you. I wouldn't have came twice to DC if I didn't like you. I wouldn't have stayed as long as I did if I didn't like you. Yeah. Do anybody else that's here not smoke and deal with somebody who do smoke? How do y'all compromise? Like, really, like, how do you guys compromise? Like, I don't want, like, Tiff was like, well, like, I don't, she said I complain too much. Well, Tiff already know. What you mean sit and talk about it in person? You That's totally different. So me, don't say I eat girls on their period. I ate my wife on her period. She was my wife, and when I'm in a relationship, I like to be able to have sex whenever. The only time I don't want to have sex is I mean if I'm throwing up or something wrong with down there. So is it wrong that I so when I was a kid, right? This is my biggest thing about cigarettes. So When I was a kid, I did not have a choice but to be around cigarettes. My mom and my dad smoked cigarettes. My mom and my dad smoked cigarettes so much that I remember having to light a cigarette on the stove, right? Excuse me. And taking a cigarette to my mom and letting her smoke it. I remember, excuse me, when I was like 11 or 12 years old, going to the store with the little piece of paper, you know, with the list of things that your mom and dad wanted. And then, back in the day, your stores used to have credit, right? And and your store had credit, right? And it would be cigarettes on there, right? And you had to go to the store, get that list, bring your mama her cigarettes back. I don't know if I ever bought cigarettes for my father though. But I know for a fact my mother Newport's shorts box, right? Not the box, but the other one. My mother used to hit them like this, put a hole at the bottom. Like literally, I remember having to do that. That was my childhood, or not my yeah. I don't really remember my childhood, but from where I do remember to when I was about 20 years old, that was my everyday thing. When I go see my mom, I would have to sit there and allow her to fucking smoke in my face. And I'm looking like, and Tiff, I'm not talking bad about you. How I lie to all her fans today, my fans today. How? Come on, catch me in a lie. A lie. So when I was able to get my own place, right? And my mom was staying with my sisters, or my mother and my sisters were staying living together. I wouldn't go to my mother's or my sister's house because I knew my mother was smoking. Everything I say, I'm in lie. And guess what? You about to be blocked already. Everything that I say is a lie. You don't know me. You don't know me. So you don't know what is a lie and what's not a lie. So if you got some facts behind whatever the fuck you saying, come on, bring your facts out, because nothing that you're saying, nothing that I'm saying is a lie. You can try to make me look like a liar, but you don't know me. You don't know me. You know what I say to you. You can Tiff know me, and are you Tiff brother? Who is this? Let me look. I think you Tiff brother. Tiff, that's your brother. Is that your brother? See, is it? I try not to block people. I try not to block people. But for somebody to come on my live for the first time, because I never seen you, so and I think you are Tiffany brother. Let me look. Let's see. Oh yeah, you are Tiffany brother. You gotta be Tiffany brother. You don't know me. Well, stop lying. None of that happened. Okay, well let me help you out. Cause um I don't want to talk to you no more. For some reason I knew that Tiff brother was gonna be a problem. Yeah. How am I talking bad about you, Tiff? I'm not. All I said. So I'm gonna find some of my exes that smoke. Let me see. I don't know. I don't really have that many exes in which oh who smoke. Shit. So I can't really have any of my exes talk to. Oh, let me see if Kia up. She might be up. Mm, uh, see, you are talking bad to me. I can't talk. I don't think that I can talk bad about a person when I'm saying my dislikes. Fuck it, I'm about to call you. Mm. You said you just getting here, so I don't like Tiff talk smoking. I don't. Okay, so I'm not going to say. Well, I don't like smoking. Right. I just that's one like for me like my son godmother I was telling her I was like yeah like I really like this girl I said but the only thing is that she smoked. She like Cinda, you are just so picky. And I can't help that I'm picky because when you know you've been single for so long, right? You know what you like, what you don't like, and that's what I know. So Tiff may think that I'm talking bad about her. There's nothing wrong with Tiffany. I would never, ever, 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 ever in my whole entire life say, Tiff, I want you to change yourself. I wouldn't do that. But um smoking is like up here. Like I've dated people who smoke weed. And I want to say smoking weed is not that bad. Like you can smoke weed, right? But like out of respect, like for me, when my friend was staying here and she smoked cigarettes and she smoked weed, but she would never smoke in my house. But I can't say, hey Tiff, don't smoke in your house, you know? But like if you know like anybody who have me over their house and they smoke, right? They would go into another room. Like if my sisters and them smoke. So when my sister and them smoke, they go downstairs while I'm in the house or they be outside while I'm in the house. Because there's a lot of my sisters and brothers who do smoke. There's a lot of my sisters and brothers who don't smoke. Like when I was a kid, I vowed that I wouldn't smoke. So it's like being around somebody who actually smoke. And Tiff, I know you're going to say I'm talking bad about you, but I'm not talking bad about you. I'm just saying about the one thing that I don't like. That sounds so bad. Okay, Chibble. No, because you mad at me. But um her brother, like Tiff, what's the name of the show that y'all watch? What's the name of the show? Like, I don't know. Because I think it may be awkward. It may be awkward sometimes being around me. I know sometimes I can be like an awkward person. I can be awkward. Because like I feel like everybody and their mama smoke. But I'm just that one person in that one little corner who doesn't smoke. So I could be like, Tiff, I want to hang out with you, right? But we can't go. I don't want to be like, Tiff, I want to hang out with you, but we can't be in your house because you smoke. Oh, we got to come all the way back to Baltimore. That would be a longest ride. No. Mm-mm. Tiff, I want to hang out with you, but like, let's come outside. Let's go outside. But like, the weather is not always good to be. Tiffany. Compromise when it comes to her smoking. Just ask her not to smoke. I listen to me, y'all. Listen to me. I genuinely like Tiffany. I genuinely like Tiffany. When I say I genuinely like Tiffany, I mean I genuinely like Tiffany. I do. Like the only, and I guess I don't like that I see her underwear, but today she was like, "Look, boo," and her butt was covered. I was like, "Oh, she compromised for me." And I do compromise with Tiffany with her smoking because at the end of the day, Tiff, did you not smoke around me this time again? But Tiff was like, I'm going, she's like, boo, I'm gonna go smoke in the other room. Tiff, did you smoke in the other room? Not once today. Did you smoke in the other room with me? And I was just like, shh. Like on the inside, I'm just looking like Tiff, just move over. But like Tiff, like, here go me. Oh, y'all can't see it. Here go me. Here go Tiff. So I'm like, just move over a little bit. And I kind of am awkward with it because I will push with I would push her or I would nudge her. And I know that probably make her mad. But like Tiff, you promised me. You promised me. You promised me. And then you didn't keep the promise. But I don't know. I know you guys like Tiffany. I know you guys like Tiffany. I like Tiffany too. Tiffany is, I don't want to say she like a daredevil or nothing like that. No, I'm going to say she a daredevil because that motherfucking girl ate a fucking raw egg. It was raw egg, flour, vinegar, and some other shit. But then I was just looking like, you wouldn't eat just a regular thing of mayo, like just eat mayo off a spoon. I'm like, that was the easier one. Like, I took this shit, was like, nope. She said, I bet you would eat some mayo. I'm getting sleepy, y'all. Tiff, you mad at me? Your brother might not like me, but he told me my parts are big as shit. Oh, you got African in you. You black, so you got African in you too, baby. You got African in you too. I have Indian inside. I don't know. He was kind of like irritating me. He was I was irritated from earlier with her brother, and I don't care if you watching or not. Like, when you first meet somebody, you don't come at them the way, to me, you just don't come out. You don't come to me, y'all know, because I'm very defensive with everything that happens. Like, y'all be like, Sam, why are you so mean when you comment back? Yeah. I be like, Sam, you so mean, like you so aggressive when you comment back. Yeah, I am, because like sometimes you feel as if someone is offending you, so you feel like you got to defend yourself. And like when I defend myself, I'm just looking like da 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 da, whatever come out my mouth first, and then I explain later. Like I just can't. You don't know me. This is the first time that you talk to me, right? Why would you say something? He was like, oh yeah, because you got a fat neck. Yeah, I do have a fat neck. I got broad shoulders too. I'm not ashamed of that. I'm not. My broad shoulders and my neck probably saved me when I was in my car accident. All my flaws, yeah, I like my neck. It's nice and fat. I'm fat, the fuck. But I was just like, is he like coming after me? Are you coming after me? But yeah, so I gotta keep saying your brother he might not like me. Like she a bitch. She a bitch. I'm not a bitch. I'm just myself. And I have to like, we was on the phone and I literally had to hang up because he was just making me mad. He was making me mad. I felt like he kept coming for me. And I'm looking like, this remind me when we was doing the lives, and like he never really asked Tiffany for any, he never asked Tiffany any dares. Right? But here it is. You don't know me and you want me. I just think that's just so disgusting that you asked me to eat out of the trash can. Mm, mm. So you can't say I don't like you. I came to DC not once, but twice. Right? I came to DC not once, but twice. Right? I came to it twice. Didn't I? I think I did. Right? Yeah. I came to DC twice. I stayed with you both times that I was there. I stayed longer than I actually planned on staying. Right? You say no, I smoke in my living room. Um, what trouble was you going to? Hmm. What trouble was you going to start? Like, mm. And then like I just felt like you know how like you feel backed into a corner with her brother. I just felt like I was being backed into a corner, and then it's like you can't really like when you're not blood to somebody, you can't really um defend yourself. Okay, go ahead. It's 2:15. Y'all know it's past my bedtime. Mm. I just can't get over her brother. Ugh. Lord have mercy, Jesus. Please, Jesus. Just like y'all know, like I just I get mad. I don't know if I told y'all this, but I get mad and it just like it dwells on me for a while. Mm. Lord have mercy, y'all. I ain't do a TikTok all day. I just can't get over him. Oh my god. He like I said, your box is real big. You look like Africans did these. And I feel like Tiff didn't take up for me. She was just like, Tiff, I think you should have told your brother chill the fuck out. I mean, I wouldn't have to deal with her brother. It's the smoking, but I was just like, I literally hold on. Let me see if Keita. Let's see if my baby out. Let's see if my baby out. Get out. I literally before I talked to Tiffany and her brother and sister on the phone, right? I literally I literally was like, you know what? I'm gonna see what can happen. I ain't gonna say I'm gonna marry her, but yeah. Oh, yo, I got a confession. What is it? I'm looking. You addicted to cornstarch? Mm. Are you on here? Why aren't you answering? Because I know you up. You always up. You still in love with your ex? Why you ain't answering the phone? So, what did I just tell you before I called you back about Tiffany? So Tiffany, okay, so like me eating cornstarch wouldn't bother Tiffany. Like I don't have to eat cornstarch in front of anybody. Like my cornstarch, like when I was married to my ex-wife didn't know that I ate cornstarch until she got in my car. What? Because I used to eat my cornstarch and I used to hide that shit from my ex-wife. I used to eat in my car. I never brought it in the house. So she ain't know. Yeah. Mm. You're not gonna tell me to? I mean, you're not gonna tell me, Keita? Drop the call. I ain't calling you no more. Mm. Yeah. Drop the call. I told you I hung up on Tiffany. Yeah, I did hang up on Tiffany. Her breath got on my nerves. Oh my god. Mm. I just felt like he was coming for me, and it was just like, you don't even know me. You don't even know me. You don't like the cornstarch addiction. Oh, but see, cornstarch to me isn't as bad as what dropped the call. That's because you're trying to watch me here. What did I say about Tiffany? I said Tiffany smokes, right? When I was driving, right? When I was before I called when I was on the phone with you, and before Tiffany called me, what did I say? Listen, listen. If um keep that I don't know. So anyway, I called Tiffany, I called before Tiffany called me on my drive back to Baltimore. Um, a Coquita, and I was just like, "Oh, we did this, we did this, we did this, da 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 da." And she was like, "Sam, but you said you was going to leave at 12 o'clock." So I was just like, "What did I say?" I said, when we left, when I was leaving, Tiff. So this is what Tiff said to me: "Sam, don't make me smoking cigarettes be the only reason that you don't talk to me." Correct? Did you say that to me, Tiff, or did you not say that to me? And Tiff was like, "Yeah, because I'm a good ass person." I said, "Well, I don't know if you're a good ass person." She said, "Well, um, she said, if I wasn't a good ass person, you would have the first time you came, you would have got in the car and you would have went back home, right? And then you said you wouldn't have came out here a second time." I said, "Ditto." So when I left you, I called Keita and I said, "Well, Tiffany said don't let my cigarettes be the only thing that keep you from a good person because Tiffany is a good person, right?" But I I don't want to say that I said I would be like, "Oh yeah, I want her to be my boo," but I said I would give it a try. Did I say that or did I not say that? Did I say that or did I not say that? And I'm looking like I do compromise because I'm still in the house in which Tiffany is smoking. Correct, Tiffany? Yes, Cinder. You're in the house where I'm smoking. All I ever asked Tiffany to do for me was to just go into the other room. Right? I ain't say, Tiff, hey, don't smoke while I'm not here. I mean, don't smoke while I'm here. All I said was, Tiff, go into the other room. Wrong, right? Something like that. So it's not like I would not give Tiffany a try because, like, at the end of the day, I just told Keely that I was. Right, Keita? I gotta be I know that. Right, wrong. So like everybody, like, oh, Sin, she won't try because of her cigarettes. No, I really would love if Tiffany was smoking in another room. Did that sound bad? Is that horrible? No. And this is a big come up for me because I wouldn't even go see my mother, my nieces and nephews, or my sisters because my mama smoked in the house in which I knew I was gonna go in. And my mama was a chain smoker. Okay. So like when I was a little girl, I didn't have a choice but to be right next to the cigarette. Like this my mother. Like that's how my mama would. Like she would put a cigarette out and smoke another cigarette. Like that for me, like I wonder how all my other sisters feel. I know my sister Shamika don't like to be around cigarettes. Kendra don't like cigarettes. Um Kwani don't like cigarettes. Uh Tay might not like cigarettes. Roland don't like cigarettes, so that's 5 out of 11. Um Nate smoke, Ralston smoke, Cubby smoke, Shanard smoke. But they all smoke weed though. But like when I tell y'all they don't smoke around people. They don't smoke around the kids. They don't smoke around me. And I think I might be the only sister who don't literally be in the midst of them smoking. But sing, which one is worse? I would rather for somebody to smoke weed all the way around me. I look at what you do. I don't want to smell it. And I'm not kissing. So like um Keita was like, sing. How was the kiss? Like the kiss was nice. Like it was just like a this. Her lips is soft. I like her breath. I like her butt. Your butt got me blocked off of TikTok. We're not gonna talk about it on Facebook. I mean over here because you might get me kicked out. I was just like, her butt's so big, and like when I went like this, TikTok kicked me the fuck out. Horrible on it. No, it's not horrible at all. I I don't know. Like I grew up with my mom and my dad smoking, and like I veiled to, and then like I've seen shit, and because I work in the health field or whatever, it's normally not the person who actually smoked that get cancer or whatnot. It's always the person who around the person who gets cancer. Then you can't be thinking about that, but I do think about that. It's fine. She don't like cigarettes. It's not a problem with me. I don't want them to miss out on someone good because of that, though. You guys really seem to have a good connection. I do. And y'all making it like y'all making it like, me and Tiff not gonna be cool. Like when I just told y'all at the end of the day, I told Keita, I was like, I would love to give, I don't know, give it a chance, see what happens, whatever, right? But I don't know. It probably have to be like more outdoors stuff. More outdoors. Yeah, probably. Because like Tiff was like, I just don't want you to change me. But Tiff, I don't want to change you. It's not good either. So I don't want to percent else cornstarch eating is not good either. But see, me eating cornstarch, right? It's not like I'm blowing this into face. Me eating cornstarch does not affect Tiffany in any way or affect anybody else in any way. It doesn't. It doesn't. But like when like if any of you guys was right here to smell me right now, I smell just like cigarettes. I smell just like cigarettes. Yeah. And I want to say, I can't even recall how many of my exes smoke cigarettes. Man give birth to his first child. You ain't no man. You got a fucking painful foot corn remove. Northeast Baltimore. It was all good just a week ago. All right. There's a world where heavy lifting is done with the push of a... I don't know. But I'm not, I just want to say, I'm not talking, the title, don't just say, let me talk bad about Tiffany for a minute. Tiff, I completely understand where you coming from, son. I'm dating a guy who smoke and I don't like it at all. So I like Tiff. When Tiff did her little thing at the end and whatever, I was like, oh, yeah, I like that. But I don't know, y'all. Tiff mad at me. It's okay. And then Tiff gonna be like, "Cause you don't like my brother. You don't like my brother. It's not that I don't like your brother. Your brother's mean. Your brother's mean. He seemed like a bully. Seemed like a bully. Seemed like a bully. Say this with me. Your brother seemed like a bully to me. He do. Mm. And I don't know. I'm just. I don't want to say like I'm one of them like sheltered little girls. So my question is, Nita, to treat you good. Do he smoke right next to you, or do he smoke into another room? Like, how do you guys compromise? Like, if only Tiff could just smoke in another room that's not like be like not right next to Sin, not right next to Sin. But what? So Tiff can't come to my house because Tiff don't drive, and I'm not going to DC to bring Tiff here, right? So when you're at his house, how do it go down? Um, and Tiff, this is another question for you. Have you ever dated someone who don't, or dated, talk to, um, what's another word for it? Congregated with someone who did not smoke and kind of didn't like being around smoke. What was the compromise that you made, being that you're the one that smoked, right? What was the compromise that you made? Yeah, I would when I go to, because I respect things house, but it's my house and I only smoke. Hmm. Well, mm, um, what? If the weather is not good, I'll stop by yourself or move away from here. Mm. Oh, my legs is tired, y'all. Mm. Mm. I don't know. See, I'm gonna be like, I never changed. I never asked you to change, babe. Hmm. Y'all, I've been on here for an hour. It's about to be 3 o'clock in the morning. I never asked you to change yourself, Tiffany. Have I? Nope. I just, you know, the way you were laughing and smiling, you was feeling high, what, girl. I'm serious. So I wouldn't hide anything that's belonged to Tiffany. I wouldn't do that. But Like I even had a homegirl, my homegirl Tika. She lived in DC, and I had shared with her um the video, the first video of me and I'm gonna call her me and Tiff together, and she was like, "Oh my God, Sin, you got a girlfriend?" And I was like, "No, I don't have a girlfriend." She said, "But you look so happy." I was like, it was cool. I said, but oh, I'm like, but she smoke, and she was like, "What you mean?" I was like, "She smoke, and she smoke around me." So I don't know. Like if only Tiff could go into another room, but we'll see. We'll see. Because when I'm around her, right, it's cool, but like me, and like my mouth, like I say shit, and like I don't want Tiff to feel some type of way because I'm just like I don't like cigarettes, and nobody can say I didn't compromise. No, nobody can say saying you don't compromise. Saying you just wanted your way. Because one, if I wasn't compromised, I would have got my fucking ass up and I would have left Tiffany house. Not one time did I say, you know what, Tiff, I'm leaving because you're smoking. I'm leaving because you didn't like because you told me you were smoking in another room, right? I never said that. I was just like, okay. I sat. I enjoyed. I enjoyed being her company, and then when it was time for me to go, I'm like, all right, I'm ready to go home. I'm ready to go home. That's just the way it is. Be like, I'm ready to go home. Like, it's crazy because like the first time I left, I didn't want to leave. This time, I didn't want to leave, right? And I want to say I do her. I want to say this time was almost as exciting as the last time, to the point where I didn't want to leave. But then I'm just like, I know I'm not going to want to stay the night because I don't know what don't go on at nighttime. I don't know. And then like I probably would have touched her, and then like I probably would have started something because I have like my hands wander, my hands wander. So yeah, Tip was like, I did something. She's like, don't do that, don't do that, son, don't do that. But like Tiff fondles me, and like I complain, but it feels good. But I fondles Tiffany, not on camera though, because I want Tiffany to look like the bad person, not me. You say I drive. Okay, I know you drive. I know, but right now you don't drive. Correct? One of those edge. All right, I'm gonna get off at 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock exactly. I'm gonna say fuck this love and get off. Mm. I know, like Tiff probably have things in which, you know, I am, or the things that I do. To me, the point of dating is having an interview of you both laying on the floor. Description: either you take the job, you don't. Not true. Hmm. Mm. I can't stand when somebody falls asleep with the damn TV on. Mm. Mm. Oh, and it's still fucking raining like cats and dogs. Mm. Oh my goodness. We can be all. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Um, my bad for making you want to open up your last box of cream. I don't have no cream. I'll eat that. Just everything just scared me. Hey, so if you're not mad at me, are you? A whole hour and 12 minutes. Oh my body. Oh, yo, I was jealous of Tiffany Lord's daughter. Like I want to be able to be flexible. I used to be flexible back in the day, but like I'm looking like, oh, she could do a split. I used to be able to do a split. Then she could stand on her hands and put her feet up. I'm like, yeah. Okay, Tiffany, you turn. You been the mediator. I'm gonna start stretching y'all. I want flex. I want to be able to be a little bit more flexible. I used to be real flexible. Yo, mm, yo. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with my son. Wait, why do it sound like you're up, little girl? Call me. Mm, mm, mm. I'm an ass. Come read this. Y'all. I'm getting tired now, guys. I'm getting tired. I'm getting tired. So what do that zipping of a mouth mean? I respect that now, son. That's real. I like to. She is real. I think that mean as fuck. Oh shit! I don't mean to call you. I don't mean to call you. I don't mean to call you. Oh, all right. I think I'm done for the night. I'm going to take my lips. Keep my lips shut. Laugh out loud. You what? You don't have to keep your lips shut. Say what you want to say and mean it. Say what you want to say. What was cornstarch in my mouth? I don't know, y'all. We got all these messages read. Say what you want help. Everybody don't think I do. I do. Mm. Y'all boobs just ever be itching. I was just, that's it. Ooh, I'm cold. Tiffany, you already know I like you. Yes, girl. Send do you like me or not? You didn't say it. Well, that's what time it is. I said treat it like an interview. I did see that, yeah, but it doesn't happen like that always. Oh my god, I'm cold. See, like sometimes you fill out for a job, right? My eyes burn. When you apply for a job, oh, excuse me. Sometimes the job you apply for, right? You don't like it. Help. Sometimes the job that you apply for, you don't like it, or you're not really like um into it. But like sometimes you grow to love that job, and then you make a career of it. You be here on one level, and then you go up in the platform and higher. So help me have so help you have never dated someone that you was feeling after the first day. Someone you was feeling after the first date. I don't know, Tiffany. We had the first date. We had a well. I don't know. I don't think that could be a date because the kids was there, and I had. Yeah, I don't think that was a date. It was like a meeting. The questionnaire comes before the date. Yeah, like I seen Tiff on yeah, on TikTok, and I was just like, oh my god, she cute. I had no background on Tiff. I was just like, she cute. But saying you don't like the smoking break. Is that that's what it's called? This I don't know. You have me on FaceTime?
Huh?
You have me on FaceTime.
You say what?
FaceTime.
You still
Yeah, I'm gonna get off.
you was trying.
Huh? No, I had to I gotta take kids into the bathroom. So when I first got here, a little while after I got here, I got him out. I had put him on the toilet, but he ain't pee. So I had to pee. So I put Casey on the bathroom, and then I put myself. I put Casey on the toilet, put him back in the bed, and then I went to the bathroom myself.
When you was trying to call me, the driver took the car just
No, that's because you was looking at the video.
for real.
Mm-mm.
It did connect, but it never could.
Mm. No. Mm. Oh my god. That probably on me.
When it's 3 o'clock.
It is dark light. That's D. Huh? Mm. Girl. But I'm gonna take me bed before I go to sleep. Mm. Am I mean? Keita.
Huh?
Am I mean?
No.
Um, it's 1 minute to 3 o'clock,
It get off live.
guys. You know what? I told you I was going to get off at 3 o'clock. So I want to say thank you guys for watching and chatting with me. Tiff, I still love you though. But I'm getting off live. Hello. Hello.